moments. Can he handle this stage and lead his team in a big moment?
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Reading the option, it's Smith. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? You get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Ellington. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. A first down for the offense. Grab behind the line. It's Weeks. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Reading the option, it's Smith. And they swarm him under. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Now the play fake. Keeps the legs moving. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
First down for the offense.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll put the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. Powers through the defender. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. He's got his man. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And that's a first down.
Running the option, it's Smith. And they snuffed out that play from the start. He probably should have given the ball to the back.
Second down for the offense.
They try to pop a run on the draw. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Floating away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. First down for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and goal coming up here. Smith wants to throw. They're trying to get to him. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. ULM is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Malone Stadium, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by a field goal over Louisiana.
Off play action on 1st down.
We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Trying play action. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Oliver. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Option look, it's Ellington. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now he's looking to throw it. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. To the ground with the back. Smashes through. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. To the air, it's Ellington. He's got it. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. On the option, it's Smith. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to improve your status and impress the committee so that they put you in the college football playoff.
Yeah, in these top 10 games, they get more attention. More people are there, more people are covering, more people are talking about it, more people are spreading it. So, obviously, to do it on this stage will go a long way to determine whether this team gets in the playoff.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. Back to throw, it's Ellington. Getting some heat. Coming after it. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And that's a great job by the defense, not letting that bird out of the cage. When you could run like this guy can, you've got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
And here comes the punt team. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. The option look. Jukes his way for more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. After picking up this first down on the ground, let's see what they do. The give to the tailback. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Goes to the option. Oh, what a cut! And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Keep it on the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cuber. And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games, in big moments where he's really shined. And that's why this guy's in contention to win the Heisman Trophy.
2nd down.
From the gun, running back on the move. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Brings up 3rd down.
Off play action. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The punt team makes its way onto the field.
Punt formation to kick it away.
Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Used the play fake, now to throw. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Number 16 on to kick it away.
He gets it away from his own end zone. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. The offense set for a 1st down play. On the option. He'll pitch it. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll pull it on the read. Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Takes the handoff, and he's going right. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Running the option. It's Smith. And he probably should have just handed that one off. He is snowed under in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? He'll keep it himself. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He'll try the left side. Sweet cut there. Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Cuber. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll run the option. And they're in for a touchdown. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Oregon has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 21 over Nebraska. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They go right back to it. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. To the air, it's Ellington. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They bring the punter onto the field now. Slips through the line. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. On the run, it's Huber.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. New set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. They go to the ground. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Shoots it to the left. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt.
Number 95 on field goal.
He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it out. It's Austin. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Dances away. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Caught in the backfield, it's Weeks. Oh, there's the ball. And the fumble goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, actually picked up yardage on the play. Back to throw, it's Ellington. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. With jet sweep pass. Nice move there. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. The freshman trying to take a shot, but put just a little too much on it. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And they got him for the sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting them on the ground. That's why they've built the lead.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. The back goes in motion. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a 1st down for this offense.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention for the Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. They'll go to the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. On the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Smith dropping to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down.
You say, well, why don't you throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes the completion is enough to give the punt team some space.
He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. They'll run play action. Looking down the middle. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Never had a chance. What coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10.
Guys, sometimes they call this hidden yardage, and the punt return man set them up with a 1st and goal.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He's back to throw on 2nd down. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
That is just what you want defensively, right? Bend, don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got 2nd and goal. Boom. Create that negative play. Now they got 3rd and goal. Now they got to make some decisions. Do they want to be conservative? Do they want to be aggressive? Either way, an advantageous situation now for this defense.
They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Off the play fake. Buys a little extra time. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Man, it looked bad for a little bit, but how about the defense coming through? Back-to-back sacks. Now it's 4th and goal. Decision time for the offense, but the defense made it really, really difficult getting those negative plays in back-to-back situations.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. After finishing a drive with a field goal earlier, this one will be a 33-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Give to the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Little touch pass to the receiver. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. On the option. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now on the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. A 3rd and long coming up here. The play action fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll call for the fair catch here. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking up the football. You say that's why you play defense because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. Reading the option, it's Smith. And he's hit and taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on 1st down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout, make sure your guys have their minds right.
3rd and goal from way back there. They go to the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Finds his man. It's Oliver. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Scanning the field, it's Ellington. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. After the incompletion, it's second down. They want to just keep throwing it. They're working that left side. And he's almost to that first down marker. They're saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And this guy has been so important to this defense, the way he plays on the back end. Top 10 in the nation in interceptions. He just has a feel and reads the quarterback's eyes. He almost picked that last one off.
And here comes the punt team.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Trying to play a little field position with that high punt.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
That's one that's just inexcusable. Fair catch signal, you gotta pull up. 15-yard penalty. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Working the middle, it's complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. He wants to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Huber. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're...
Hauls it in and takes it in for a touchdown. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. ULM is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Warhawks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Louisiana. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And incomplete on the deep ball. Now on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's going to fire deep. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. They're bringing heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
A loss of 9 on the play. 3rd down coming up.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Manhattan. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Snags it quickly on the left. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to the ground game on the left.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again here?
He's got an open man. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Oliver. Nice move, creates some space. All kinds of running room. Into their happy place for a touchdown. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off in style with a 47-yard touchdown run. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Running back goes in motion. He'll ride his man on the option. Picks up the first down. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Fights off a defender. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He'll do it himself. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Smith wants to throw. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. He'll try to do it himself. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Well, if you're going to be checked down, Charlie, you get the completion percentage up, but you don't get the first down, and the punt unit comes on the field. Fair catch called for and made. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Give him 105 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They're going to ride this running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the ball is intercepted. Got room on the return. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Offense getting set for first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Reading the option, it's Smith. And he probably should have left that one with the back as he is just smashed in the backfield. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's going to take off. At the 45 on his way. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They'll run the option. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Running the option, it's Smith. At the 20, he's got space. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold it, up and.
That ball back. Will. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's O'Neal. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
Offense set on first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Trying the left side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Fires to the right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. The option look. At midfield, he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Goes to the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking for space. It's Huber. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He now has 110 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the returner goes down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. Power football with the run. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. A strike downfield. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. A new set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Ellington. He makes the connection. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Makes the grab. It's Weeks. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. The give. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Winston. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Finds the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. Wide out in motion. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes a connection. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. From the red zone, looking for a space. Release to the back. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Wide receiver shows motion. He's flying by and gets it on the jet sweep. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
He'll try to tack on one more. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The away team is hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon. They're up by just 2 over Army. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. So now they're staring at a 2nd and long from their 20. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Takes the easy one to the back. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Gives it to the back on the draw. How about keeping it on the ground on 3rd and long? He gets 9 on the play, and that brings up a 4th and 3. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. First down here for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll leave it with him. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. New set of downs after that completion. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Almost had the completion, just missed it. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he missed it. No good. That one may sting a little, guys. Instead of getting it down to 10, feeling good about things, still a 13-point lead. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Gets behind those pads, picks up 4 on the play, but it's still a 4th down and 3. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Line gets set, first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
First down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Oliver. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Motion from the offense. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down.
First down for the offense.
Looking for a man. It's Ellington. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Turning to the running game on first and goal. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. It's still third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. And they're able to get him down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. And it's no good. He missed it. Boy, that field goal really could have helped the mental health, but it's still a 13-point game. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. First down here for the offense. Looking for a gap. It's Oliver. No. When he loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. He wants to take the top off. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Feeling some heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep... upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. First play of the drive comes from the 41. He'll keep it himself. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Option look. It's O'Neal. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. On the option. He'll toss it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
A nice job by the offense there, attacking the middle of the field. Excellent route, finding the soft spot in the defense. Nice job by the quarterback putting it right on his guy.
The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Trying to pound it in. And into the end zone for a touchdown. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. To the air. It's O'Neal. Pressure coming. Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so it's the two-point conversion attempt. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Going up top on 1st down. Gets it out fast. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Now the play fake. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
We've seen throughout the course, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the... What can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires one high and deep. Brings it down on the right side. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Looking to pass. It's Ellington. Quick strike complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trying to put together a long, time-consuming drive. This 8th play will be 3rd and 2. Makes his connection. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Quarterback on the keeper. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. Try to barge their way in. And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Getting set for the point after. And it's perfect. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. The Black Knights know they're in a battle. And like the great teams under Red Blake, expect them to finish strong. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Army. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Back to pass. It's O'Neal. Showing the arm strength down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he will house it. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Out of the end zone. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he's into the end zone for They stretch this lead here in the 4th, and now they're closing in on their 9th win of the season.
Salt into wound, right? football. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. A first down for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Lets it fly. Got his man downfield. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
First down for the offense.
Looking downfield, it's Ellington. Pocket starts to collapse. Extending the play. Still on his feet at the 45. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
And that's good enough for first down.
Comes out throwing on first down. Got it in stride inside the 20. And it'll be a touchdown.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. First down for this offense. On the run, it's Cuber. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll try the run. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
Got enough space, and he's in for the touchdown. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job, and that helped lead to the home run.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. Dropping back, it's Ellington. He uncorks one deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. This time he's got his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Good enough for first down.
Looking to move it through the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire now on 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air. Quick completion on the out.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. That's caught. It's Oliver.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He wants to throw. He wants it all. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Trying to get to it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And I tell you what, this defense, they heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. Makes the grab on third. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. The offense set for a first down play. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Quarterback checking the play. He'll do it himself. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Quarterback keeper. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. A high kick trying to pin them deep. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how one will wrap up. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. It's now time to select your team. Do you want to build a team from the ground up or take over an established contender? Pay attention to each team's prestige rating, represented by the number of stars next to each team's name. Teams with a higher prestige will be ready to compete for the college football playoff right away, while lower prestige teams provide a greater challenge to build into contenders. The choice is up to you. And now, you'll choose where to start. Here, you'll choose to create a coach of your own or use an existing one. By creating a custom coach, you will be able to fully customize your coach's backstory, starting skills, and look, while existing coaches will come with an established set of skills and team bonuses to begin your journey with. Either option will allow you to earn coach points that can be used to unlock unique skills for both on and off-field actions. Congratulations, it's time to sign.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. And I hope you brought your rain gear with you as we are in for a wet one. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. And here comes the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football at a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that quarterback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Looking for a productive play on first down. Handoff from the gun. Great move there. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Trying play action. Got it in the middle. It's Valentine. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got his man down the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 1st and goal for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to slam it in. And he'll break the plane for a touchdown. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
The give on the inside. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. He's going to pass. They'll run the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Oh, big juke to get past. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. They'll try to snap it quickly.
And that's a first down.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's 4. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to pass. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Third and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. He's got it on the run.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big third down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. On first down, here comes this offense. He'll pull it on the read. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. From the gun, the running back has it. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Now they'll run the draw. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Hand off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the option. Quick toss. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. He's looking to throw it. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And more yards after contact. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Offense getting set for first down. He caught it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and the defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's got it again. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on second down. Off play action. He's going to throw deep right side. Fires into traffic. Picked off. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Takes it the other way. And he's in for the touchdown. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception, and you're right. Doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Iowa State is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a close game. They're up by 7 over Cincinnati.
Looking to go up top on first down.
We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They're setting up the screen. How about that weight room work? He's showing off there as he gets across the 20. They'll mark it at the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. To the air, it's Perkins. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Going to try to get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick release by the QB. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Leaves it with the running back. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. They'll try the right side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. Quarterback feeling feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. To throw, it's Perkins. Quarterback now breaking the field. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Good right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. The short hands, it's good. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So after the first down run, here's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Looking left. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Whew, boy, this freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he zing that thing in there? They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Avery. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Complete downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Fast motion from the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Benson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he'll be smacked to the ground. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
From the gun, wants to pass. Got it! Nice throw, great catch, easy glide into the end zone for the touchdown. It's a much-needed life for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down, you got to make plays, you got to get your team back in it. Great start, keep chipping away.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. So a drive there of 82 yards. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Valentine. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Hold and fire complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Perkins. He's got the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Snap it to the back. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On 3rd down, going up top. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Looking to move it through the air. That's reeled in. It's Valentine.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Looking for a man. It's Perkins. He's right on target. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Using his legs to buy some time. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Using the quick game. He's got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after they catch it. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. UCLA is running away with this one right now, and it's kind of felt that way since we heard the first 8 clap today. They're up by 21 over USC. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Finds his man. They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Polly.
Guys, just winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for...
Oh, look out. There he goes. Running inside the 20. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Offense set on first down. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for...
He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play. And they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. It's a draw. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Wants to throw. It's Perkins. Swings it out to his running back. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. The official says no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Quarterback on the keeper. Runs through a tackle. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. A strike downfield. Touchdown!
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring. So they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Here comes the option. Thrust that arm out. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Looking downfield, it's Perkins. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Offense gets set for second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man in the middle. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He's got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll give it to the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. They don't seem comfortable with the 50-yard field goal attempt, so they'll lead the offense out to try to get the first down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. First down here for the offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The run from the shotgun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw.